Hello, everyone. Welcome to my 2025 preview video of the top 25 most anticipated pixel art games coming out this year. Some of them next year, likely, but hopefully the majority will be coming out this year. I think it's going to be one of the best years ever for pixel art games, and I couldn't be more excited. I spent a lot of time watching compilation videos and picking out what I think look to be the best of the best. And we have all genres, but obviously the main genre is going to be RPGs. And I am starting the video with the RPGs because I know that's what most of you are here for. And I am going to do a condensed, oh, sorry. Yeah, this video is starting out great. A condensed, edited version of just the trailers and a brief synopsis. On this, it's more of like a viewing party vibe where I will be reading the full descriptions of each game off their Steam page, and some of them are quite lengthy, so wish me luck with that. I might need to break this up into multiple recording sessions because my voice is already breaking, apparently. But let's get started. So I never know how to say this word. Is it ether or aether? Someone leave it in the comments. I've heard a lot of other gamers calling it aether, so let's go with that. I totally screwed that up on my Forge of the Fae video, but it is what it is. This is Aethermancer. It is a turn-based RPG and monster collector with roguelite elements. There is unfortunately no demo, and the status is coming soon, which usually means, I mean, it could really mean anything. Coming soon is a better sign than TBA. TBA means it could be years before it comes out. Coming soon usually means within 3 to 4 months, hopefully. I'm praying because some of these games that have coming soon status, I want to play so badly. This one, I'm not too sure about, but it looks awful pretty. Let's watch the trailer. Okay, the first thing I noticed is the music was banging. It was really intense and awesome. I'm just not sure how story driven it's going to be, and I would prefer to do story driven games on my channel. But I will read more about it. I don't know why ugh, God, I hate PCs. Okay. Become the Aethermancer and guide mythical creatures. Encounter the monsters of Terraste that defied the virtues of this world and are trapped in a cycle of death and rebirth. Use your special ability as an Aethermancer to form bonds with monsters to guide your party of 3 through a sprawling world and dangerous battles. Make smart skill choices as your monsters grow stronger and find synergies between your monsters, making everyone truly unique. Fight strategic turn-based battles. Fight ferocious enemies and divine bosses in engaging turn-based battles where every action matters. Manage and harness the four elements of Aether. Note you can change the spelling of this word to fit the language in a better way. I'm not sure what that means. To unleash powerful spells. Why is this not going away? I'm not going to be able to read the last sentence of any of these things. Great. Oops. Okay. Where was I? Okay. Grind your opponents down with poison, protect your allies with shields, focus on attacking with the right elements. You can pursue different strategies, but whatever you do, keep a careful eye on the HP of your monsters. Experience the cycle of death and rebirth. If a monster dies in combat, you'll lose it permanently, but you have the power to defy death by rebirthing their souls. Don't lose hope. Your monsters might change in the process, but will grow stronger from their previous lives. Okay. Obviously, I did not think this out when I spent so long creating these screens for the games, but I'm not going to be able to read it with the stupid way Windows Media Player works. Unlock player classes to bend the rules. Help your monsters in combat as you progress. Unlock player classes that allow you to take on different roles as the Aethermancer and turn the tides of combat. Explore the ever-changing fractured ruins. Use your Aethermancer abilities to explore, sneak, and fight your way through procedurally generated levels while your monsters gain worthiness. Keep going until you lose your monsters and come back stronger and try again. This one seems very like Pokemon monster collector, not a whole lot of story. It's all about or maybe it's more akin to like Dragon Quest monsters. Who knows? I'm not that hyped on this one. Let's go to the next one. Okay, this is Alabaster Dawn. It is a top-down open world 2.5D, which is sort of that mix. It's like the 2D HD, or is it HD 2D? You know, where they mix pixel art and more rendered backgrounds. Action adventure RPG with a focus on exploration and puzzle solving. No demo, TBA, so might be waiting on this one a while. It is cool that it has animated cutscenes. I like the little critter. This one looks absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, that looks really good. Radical Fish Games. What is that? Did you see that warning? Hold on a second. Also, guys, you're gonna have to cut me some slack. This is my first time doing anything. Supported by the Federal Ministry of Economic Affairs and Climate Action on the basis of a decision by the German Bundestag. What the heck? Well, must be a German developer. That is very weird. Maybe it'll have something to do with like climate. Uh, oh my God, why can't I think? Climate change? Maybe. That is bizarre. But actually, a lot of these games I've noticed are from like all over the world. Usually it's like mostly Japan and North America, but seeing a lot of European games, which is kind of cool. Yeah, that one looks gorgeous. Oh God, this is going to be a lot for me to read. Okay, I can kind of see the last sentence even on pause. Hmm. Alabaster Dawn is an action RPG building on top of the best aspects of Radical Fish Games' previous title, Crosscode. Might have to look into that one. I have never played it. Featuring a deep and engaging combat system, challenging puzzles, my favorite, and an epic story set in a curious world full of secrets to discover and places to explore. The shadow of Nyx has fallen, warping the world into a wasteland and vanishing the gods and their people. Now Juno, the outcast chosen, awakens to an impossible task: bring it all back. Tyrann's soul, a world in ruin. Alone and without the guidance of the gods, Juno finds herself in a ruined world she once called home. Her task: awaken the rest of humanity and rid the world of Nyx. Only in unity can the world be rebuilt, and only through the strength of a chosen can the curse be broken. But where are the gods? How long has humanity slept? And what is the mysterious entity known as Nyx? A plan 30 to 60 hours of playtime await you in this massive adventure, with 7 unique areas and many secrets to uncover. Rebuild settlements, establish trade routes, and advance science by helping people. Each new advancement will be accompanied by the settlements changing visually, opening up new paths and opportunities. That sounds really neat. Dance around your enemies. Experience a deep and fast paced combat system inspired by Devil May Cry, Kingdom Hearts, and Crosscode. Wow. Take full control over a total of 4 elements and 8 unique weapons, of which 2 can be slotted into each element at any given time. To fight the many different enemies found in the game, you will have to make use of everything at your disposal. And to help with that, you can switch your setup at any time, even during combat. Unlock combat arts on each weapon's skill tree. Yes, that's 1 skill tree per weapon to pummel enemies in style, and top it all off by equipping divine arts to each element, unleashing powerful spells to finish off even the hardest of foes. Exploration. While the gods may be silent, they've left many structures and secrets for you to find. Solve challenging puzzles using your weapons and team members. Parkour along hidden paths. Find treasure or simply collect various resources while exploring the world of Tyrant's Soul. Treasure found while exploring can contain a host of different rewards, such as new recipes for the cooking system. Okay, it's cool. It has cooking. Gems to slot into your equipment, upgrade materials, and many more. Whatever you do will always be a help to you or the various communities you will come across. Can't reach some loot yet? No worries. The world map allows you to place reminders, fast travel between landmarks, checkpoints, and mark objectives. It's up to you to decide how much guidance you want. An RPG through and through, Alabaster Dawn gives you plenty of systems to build your main character, equip gems into your weapons, and core to activate powerful enchantments. These can range from simple stat increases to situational buffs that change the way you engage enemies. Expand your available gem slots using the skill tree, and craft upgrade gems via particular NPCs called artificers. You can even level up your healing options, cook dishes at resting spots to increase your stock of healing bulbs, and unlock powerful temporary boosts. By cooking a great variety of dishes and using your boosts, you will increase your palate level, further enhancing the effects of your future meals. With plenty of ingredients at your disposal, it would be a waste not to turn them into precious food XP. What was that other game I played where well, in Eiyuden Chronicle 100 Heroes, that was a thing. Am I thinking of Tales of Arise? There was cooking in that, but I don't remember if it did things to your stats. I really liked that game, by the way. Didn't play the DLC because I heard it was crap, but yeah, this one looks pretty neat. The combat system seems really complicated, and it seems sort of like open worldy where you can do things in different orders and the landscapes change, and yeah, it looks beautiful. I'm excited for this one. Let's go to the next. Okay, Dead Weight, a tactical strategy turn-based RPG where you fly to floating islands on a pirate airship to battle on mini playing fields. No demo, and we have kind of a release date. We know it's going to come out in Q2 of this year. So that's a guarantee. Well, nothing's a guarantee with indie games, but we have a window, and that's a good thing. Not sure about this one. I'm not the biggest tactical strategy fan. The game has to be really special for me to try it. I do enjoy it sometimes, but yeah, again, it has to be pretty amazing. But this one looks pretty unique. Let's look at the trailer. The skill tree is gorgeous. Battlefields are very tiny. I think we're gonna have to like tactically do everything perfect. That giant octopus is awesome. I mean, it's got pirates and airships. That's the appeal. Okay. Ugh, man, I really should have thought about the layout of these things. Well, I'll know for next time. A marvelous. Okay, hold on. Let me clear my throat. It's going to be so much reading. A marvelous steampunk adventure awaits you in the sandbox world of Deadweight. Choose a flying ship, stock up on fuel, hire a trusty crew, and get ready to explore dangerous islands and fight the ancient gods in turn-based combat. Unlock new skills, get stronger, and deal with late-game crisis. Features: challenge the ancient gods and face the crisis. The world is rapidly changing, and you will have to change with it. Mighty creatures have risen from their eternal slumber. Will you fight them or follow them in pursuit of forbidden knowledge? Hide, adapt, and overcome late game events. Enjoy turn based combat. The battlefield is tiny. Think ahead if you want to survive. Get stronger, upgrade your ship, and train the crew. An extensive skill tree, 15 classes, and multi-classing system will allow you to build a unique character. Explore the world full of danger. Travel across the sides of your swift ship. Oh, it says skies. I'm sorry. The stupid Windows Media Player thing is blocking this. I really didn't think about that when I was designing these. God, you have no idea how many hours I spent designing these description pages. Travel across the skies on your swift ship, find ancient ruins and uncharted islands scattered across the steampunk world. Looks gorgeous. I don't know if I'm gonna cover this one because it is a tactical strategy game, but I love the skill tree design, and the pixel art is just fantastic. Look at that octopus. Incredible. But we'll see. We'll see if it gets good reviews, and maybe we will go for it on the channel. Okay, well, we know all about this one because I played the demo on the channel, Forge of the Fae. It is a story-rich turn-based RPG set in a world inspired by Celtic folklore. And yes, there is a demo, which I enjoyed very much. Unfortunately, I did not realize that the release date was 2026. So hopefully it's like January of 2026 and we won't have to wait more than a year. But I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was so much fun. The pixel art is gorgeous. It looks so charming. I love the characters. Yeah, let's watch the trailer. And if you want to check out the demo, I have it on my channel. And I will be covering every game on here that has a demo. I will play the demo for every game on here that has one available. I love that giant frog. It's so cute. The violin music is so nice. Why? Why 2026? No. Okay, yeah, I can read this one. Okay. I'm definitely playing it on the channel when it comes out. It was just a blast. A complex world. Gear up and join Fiora, a brilliant inventor, on a quest to uncover the truth behind a series of mysterious disappearances. Into an immersive and enchanting fantasy world rich with magic, wonder, and danger. As the miners' strike rages on, tension runs high, and the mining company hires muscle to quash the unrest. Amidst the chaos, people are vanishing left and right, and the violence only makes the situation worse. But Fiora won't let the distractions get in her way. Explore a world inspired by ancient Celtic folklore, full of intrigue, adventure, and endless possibilities, with a diverse cast of fascinating characters, each with their own unique play style. You'll need to stay on your toes to outwit your foes and uncover the truth. Choice matters. The choices you make will have a real impact on the story's outcome, so choose wisely. Upgrade your trusty mechanical fairy and use the innovative crystal system to channel powerful magic from the world of the Fae. With every battle and challenge, you'll become stronger and more adept at navigating this fascinating world. Immerse yourself in the gorgeous pixel style RPG that combines retro charm with modern gameplay mechanics. This is a game like no other, full of twists, turns, and surprises at every turn. Get ready to embark on an unforgettable adventure. Ah, I'm so sold. I'm so sold. The demo, again, it was fantastic. It was so smooth. I loved exploring the landscapes. The battle style is your classic turn-based. It's not, reinventing the wheel. It's pretty basic, but I don't care. I like basic turn-based RPGs. Um, as long as the animations are cool and it's fun, doesn't matter to me. And I think this one could have a really good story. Says there's going to be lots of twists and turns. I love that. So definitely going to be one of the ones I play. Let's go on to the next. Okay. I have been looking forward to this game for a very, very long time. And I saw that they were one of the backers of the game I just finished on the channel, Beloved Rapture. I'm still very sad that that adventure is over. But Kingdoms of the Dump has a very similar pixel art style. It is very much a classic retro modern RPG. As it says in the description, a retro modern turn-based RPG set in a fantasy world of garbage where you play as a trash bin knight. Unfortunately, there is no demo and it has a TBA release date, but I am pretty sure it is coming out this year. Uh, I was able to find 2 hours of gameplay from someone who got early access. And oh my God, it looks absolutely incredible. And it was developed by two janitors, which I think is amazing. I love supporting indie games made by only a handful of people. And it's so awesome that they were inspired by their job and their love of video games to create Kingdoms of the Dump. So let's watch the trailer and see what it's all about. Looks absolutely adorable. It looks so freaking cute. Yeah, it says 2025 on the trailer, so fingers crossed. Uh, I just think it looks absolutely adorable, charming. I love the concept. It's it's just so quirky and cute, and that's kind of pixel art style is what I love the most. And I think it is very similar to the pixel art style in Beloved Rapture. Yeah, I this is one of my top most anticipated games of 2025 for sure. And this is a must play. About this game, welcome to the lands of Phil. I'm sure there's going to be tons of puns. Kingdoms of the Dump is a SNES style RPG set in a fantasy world of garbage, dreamed up by two full-time janitors. Love it. Join Dustin Bensley, the trash can knight, as he travels across the 5.5 kingdoms of the dump. Fight fearsome, filthy foes, brave, dangerous, dank dungeons and take on the totally disgusting, toxic gremlin army to save the dump from all-out war. Turn-based grid combat, timed hits, and no random encounters. Jumping, platforming, elevation, no small bush that blocks a path off that you could easily jump over. Character swapping on the field with unique abilities, rust, climb, gun, bubble, etc. Explore a large Mode 7 world map, a unique setting with creative environments and bosses. Made with love by those who sweep your floors. Special thanks to the whole team involved, as well as our amazing backers who helped make this game possible. Roach Games. Love it. Love it. Yeah, that's going to be a must play. It's going to be full of humor and charm. And again, I love that pixel art style. It's my favorite kind of pixel art game, and it's an RPG. So yeah, that's a given. Okay, we come to our first remaster, and this one is LUNAR. Um, there was a whole stretch of gaming that I missed out on as a kid. I did not have a console as a kid. I had a Game Boy and I only had like two games for it. My parents were not supportive of gaming. Weirdly liberal in every other way. I was allowed to watch whatever movie or TV show I wanted, but they thought games were brain rotting wastes of time. I did play like PC games, but that's about it. Um, so yeah, I missed out on this whole stretch of gaming. Wasn't until like the late 90s, early 2000s that I got a console and never looked back. But yeah, this one I'm definitely interested in playing. I think it looks adorable. Uh, of all the sort of 90s RPG reboots, remasters, this is the one I would definitely be interested in playing and experiencing it for the first time. Um, yeah, the trailer, you'll see. It just looks so cute. So this is a remastered collection of the classic JRPGs LUNAR, Silver Star Story, and LUNAR 2 Eternal Blue, a story-rich classic JRPG series with turn-based combat and charming animated cutscenes. No demo and coming soon. Now, there is some drama happening with this one involving the translation and the voice actors. So hopefully they can get that together and we can actually get this game this year because I would very much be interested in playing. And it's a 2-for-1. You get both games in the collection. Let's watch the trailer.
In your dreams, magical thoughts, all things are real unless you dream they're not.
Love the music.
In your dreams, love is the plot, carried on.
I mean, what's really selling me is that little adorable
This isn't
flying
just my
dragon.
adventure, Luna. It's ours. It's so beautiful.
You have to be reasonable. The Dragon Master causing problems must be an imposter.
Dodge this.
Look at those enemies. So cute. Oh my god, she looks badass. It says spring. Also available on PlayStation. Yeah, we're playing that on the channel. We're playing that on the channel for sure. It would be good to do like a retro throwback game, and there will be another remaster coming up in the previews, but I'm more interested in this one. It just looks so adorable. that little white flying dragon, and the animated cutscenes look, I mean, so 90s and charming. Uh, I know I'm gonna fall in love with this story. Dive into the enchanting worlds of Lunar Silver Star Story Complete and Lunar 2 Eternal Blue Complete. Not sure why they needed the words complete, but okay. Two beloved JRPGs that have captured the hearts of gamers for generations. Lunar Silver Star Story introduces Alex, an aspiring dragon master who bands together with his friends to combat the perilous emergence of the Magic Emperor and stop him from taking over the world. Lunar 2 Eternal Blue picks up 1,000 years later and follows Hero and his friends as they set out in search of the goddess Althena alongside an enigmatic girl named Lucia. On this grand quest, fend off enemies like Borgin, the White Knight Leo, who hunt down the group to eradicate what they deem to be the destroyer of Lunar. This definitive remastered edition features enhanced graphics, audio, and quality of life improvements that will satiate that hunger for 90s nostalgia. Better than you remember. Embark on these two adventures with updated language support now available in English, Japanese, French, and German. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I really want this. It's probably going to be pricey though. Probably going to be in the $50 to $60 range, I assume. But yeah, I feel like that so far Kingdoms of the Dump and this one are definites for the channel. And Forge of the Fae, but that's not going to be out till next year. I'm probably going to need to take a little break soon, but with the magic of editing, hopefully you guys won't notice. It's a lot of reading. It's a lot of reading for me. So let's do one more and then I'm going to take a little break. Okay, My Familiar. This one looks really unique in the art style. I'm sorry if you can hear my parrot in the background too. She's like, "It's my bedtime. Stop talking." Sorry, Bam Bam. I gotta record this. I'm finally feeling up to it. So this one, it's got a very 90s feel, 90s sort of urban hip hop buddy cop feel to it, which seems very unique. It is a turn-based buddy cop RPG set in the 1990s with nostalgic pixel graphics and a story-rich narrative, which we love. And there is a demo, so yeah, I'll definitely be playing the demo on the channel, and it is slated for Q4 of this year, which means the end of the year. So let's check out the trailer.
Yeah. Wish city where everyone gets busy, cause minimum wage here is something like $6.50. Crime running rampant, paper changing hands like pamphlets. Government can't seem to understand it. They call us a town without a future. It's full of shooters and alcohol abusers, fools spreading rumors, boosters and looters. You can make friends here or make maneuvers. And if you choose the latter, you'll make it up the ladder, but you better get away before your dome gets splattered. Everybody got a plan till they get punched in the mouth. When the drama's right in front of them, they run in the house. Make a wish. Everybody take a sip of the devil's nectar with the sin on their lips. Got the nerve to wanna kiss. You ain't never seen a town more desolate than this. Yeah. Need help, police is getting busier. You better call up my familiar, cause these streets is getting grittier, and they about to tear the whole city up. F-A-M-I-L-I-A-R, yeah, they know who we are, yeah. F-A-M-I-L-I-A-R, yeah, cause they know who we are. I heard Mr. D took a spill, and upon first look, he was clumsy and slipped, or was he actually pushed? There's no probable cause that says he broke any laws. Now he's cracked out on the street, shell covered in gauze. The higher you climb, it's the harder you fall. They can't protect your rights if they don't exist at all. Man, another day in Wish City where the poor get ignored and the rich get busy. Guilty till proven wealthy in these courts. So we don the cake to get much needed support. And I can guarantee in the end, victory won. Get familiar with familiars, we get the job done. Yeah. Need help, police is getting busier. You better call up my familiar. Cause these streets is getting grittier. And they about to tear the whole city up. Familiar, yeah, they know who we are. Yeah, Familiar, yeah, cause they know who we are. Come on.
Oh no. I mean, yeah, that just looks so unique. I love all the little critters, the 90s feel, the urban environment. So nostalgic. Looks amazing. I don't know if it's going to be a definite, but it's up there. And I'm going to play the demo, and maybe that will be the deciding factor. The way they wrote up this description is pretty funny, too. Yo, welcome to my familiar. In this RPG, wake up as a fresh familiar on the mean streets of Wish City, where the denizens are dark and corruption is king. Fight, flee, and aggressively rap your way through a vibrant inner city gauntlet chock full of dysfunctional demons and flashy over-the-top turn-based battles. Cast of 6 playable familiars include a self-loathing party foul, a disembodied diva, a remorseless sausage thief, a totally jacked luchador duck, never heard that word, a self-righteous robber baroness, and some sort of weird purple rabbit goblin rat thing. Cool, I guess. And then there's like a mature content warning. Drug and alcohol references, cartoon violence, and bad language. Yeah, we're all adults here. We don't need a mature content warning. But yeah, I'm going to take a small break, and again, you won't notice I'm gone. It's the magic of editing, but yeah, so far, all of these games look great, but I can't play all of them. I would love to, but I can't. I can't. Yeah, it would just be insane if I played all of them, but you can tell already this is going to be a banger year for pixel art games, and we've only just gotten started, so stay tuned for more. I'll be right back. Hi, we're back, and we are on the game Quartet, which does have a demo, and I did download the demo intending for it to be the next one I played on the channel. However, I am wary about it now because the demo starts in the middle of the game. And I really don't like to go into spoiler territory on my channel. Well, not that I've done any reviews yet, but I like to keep things spoiler free. And if I do go into that territory, I will definitely warn everyone. There is a big warning on the demo saying, you know, if you don't want to be spoiled, probably don't want to try out the demo because it does, again, start in the middle of the game. And I was really excited about this one, but I'm not so sure anymore because I did play a little bit of the demo. Yeah, if I do play it, I will give big warnings in the title and everything that there will be spoilers. But let's check out it has a really cute style to it. I'm not going to deny that. It is a retro modern turn-based RPG where you choose from 4 different storylines in any order and discover how they intertwine when the whole party comes together. Very Dragon Quest IV. I love that. And it is coming soon, so it should be out in the next 3 to 4 months, is what I would guess. Let's check out the trailer. I love that there's a hippo in the party. Very unique pixel art style too. It's very bubbly, very rounded for pixel art. Did the hippo turn pink? Oh. What is that? Did you see that weird looking party member? Yeah, that alien, that one-eyed alien looking guy. It looks very well done as far as the pixel art is concerned, and it looks very wacky, like combination of all different time periods. There's an alien, there's like a futuristic looking girl, there's a hippo, there's like an ancient looking warrior. Very curious as to how all of those things make sense together, but I guess I have to play the whole demo. Story. A series of train robberies leads to evidence of a government conspiracy. A mysterious deck of cards gives a young girl a vision of another world. A fleet of deadly airships burns a path across the imperial frontier. The world's unlikeliest hero manifests tremendous magical power. These stories intertwine in the world of Quartet. Before it is all over, the 8 heroes will uncover how a secret, centuries-old conflict literally reshaped the world. Then they will have their own decision to make about the destiny of magic. Combat. 8 characters fight against enemies in turn-based combat. The player can deploy 4 characters at a time with the ability to swap in any of the 4 reserve characters. Swapped characters are able to immediately take a turn, while characters are in the reserve. They continue to regenerate their AP, allowing tactically savvy players to hit the enemy with a never-ending stream of their best attacks. Sounds like an interesting combat system. It's little more complex and tactical than your average turn-based RPG. I'm going to put this in the maybe category. It was a definite a few months ago, but I'm not entirely sold yet. Maybe after I play the whole demo, I will be. And yeah, I'll play the whole demo and then decide, do I want to cover this on the channel because of the spoilers? We'll see. We'll see. Very, very well done pixel art, though. Very uniquely interesting concept as well. Let's go on to the next one. Okay, SacriFire. This one looks absolutely incredible. I think it's from Japanese developers, so they know what they're doing over in Japan, that's for sure. This is a story-rich turn-based JRPG with a unique combat system, detailed pixel graphics, and music by Motoi Sakuraba of Tales, Star Ocean, and Dark Souls fame. So very, very accomplished composer right there. Play as a young priest who struggles to keep his faith when the world he loves is threatened by a war between gods and demons. No demo and TBA release date, unfortunately. This one looks pretty incredible and graphically stunning. I think this is gonna be a huge hit when it comes out. But let's check out the trailer together. Also, sorry if I butchered the composer's name.
Few are worthy of the title you are about to receive.
I mean, look at
The
this.
bishops are more than soldiers.
Wow.
They are guardians.
Took the Malcora.
Enough!
Ezekiel, the dome is under attack. You must retrieve the Malcora.
Statues coming to life. Am I dreaming?
Yeah, this is like a AAA pixel art game for sure.
Get what you deserve.
Absolutely
Damn it.
amazing
Where
graphics.
did the thief go?
It's like some kind of platforming element as well. Whoa. Wow. Hmm. There was some kind of European emblems at the end of that, so maybe it's not completely Japanese, but wow, the graphics just look out of this world, incredible. And the bosses looked pretty intense, and it looks like there's some kind of puzzly platforming element as well. We'll see how I do with that. I mean, well, we actually have a whole platforming section in this preview video. Not my genre. I want it to be. I want it, but I just haven't. I've only played like a handful of platformers. I don't even know if I'm any good at. Hey, that might be my jam. I might end up being really good at it, but we'll see. SacriFire is an upcoming RPG inspired by the 90s titles that began our love affair with gaming. Key features: dynamic battles. Our combat engine merges real time and turn based styles to provide a fluid experience that is both challenging and satisfying. Fight alongside companions, choose from multiple weapons, and string attacks together to create elaborate combos. High quality presentation employing both pixel art and 3D graphics allows us to combine retro style graphics with innovative digital effects wizardry. Hand-drawn and animated characters blend seamlessly with 3D modeled environments. Yeah, they're employing that HD 2D style, but oh my God, in the most beautiful way possible. Moral complexity. SacriFire's original story aims to both respect and subvert the standard RPG tropes. Sorry. So, although you'll feel right at home with our cast of lovable characters, you'll never know what to expect next. A tale of two worlds. Travel between the sprawling subterranean city of Antioch and the idyllic spirit paradise of Erebus in a well-developed game universe which includes elements of both fantasy and science fiction. Elaborate gameplay systems adopt diverse combat disciplines, craft weapons, solve puzzles, and tackle imaginative dungeons. Original music and professional voice acting. Hey, I don't have to do the voice acting. I actually love doing voice acting, so but sometimes I would like a break. So, a brand new soundtrack composed by G4F and the legendary Motoi Sakuraba, the talented Sound Cadence Studios, brings SacriFire's memorable cast to life. Yay! So this is way more, maybe not AAA, but AA. It's not indie. They got a budget. They got a budget for sure, and it looks incredible. Definitely one I really, really want to play. Let's go on to the next. Okay, well, we all know Sea of Stars. This was a sort of an addition I had to put in to make it 25 games for 2025. It's a DLC, Throes of the Watchmaker. It's going to be free, which I think is really nice of them to, if you have the base game, you get a free DLC. I'm not sure how much story it's actually going to have. I think it's just like an additional fun thing for people who liked Sea of Stars, which it was a great game. It was a great game. Now that I played Dave the Diver, I think Dave the Diver should have won Indie Game of the Year last year or 2 years ago. Um, I think Dave the Diver is a better game. The only problem, okay, Sea of Stars is great. It's not really an indie game. Dave the Diver probably isn't really an indie game either, but probably a little more so than, I mean, if you got the Easter egg at the end, I 100%ed Sea of Stars. I was proud of myself for doing so. You get an Easter egg at the end where you can sort of go backstage and see the entire development team. Their development team is freaking massive. It's like triple A level. So to call it an indie game is a little ridiculous. I thought it was a great game. I was totally addicted to it. However, the main characters were the dullest main characters in RPG history. They might as well have been. I've seen silent protagonists that have more personality than these two characters. It's just my opinion, but let's check it out anyway. It's a Twisted Circus theme free DLC addition to the hit RPG Sea of Stars. It will include new classes with new battle actions as well as a new playable character. No demo, it's coming out in the spring. Again, it's free, and that's really nice of them. And as much as I'd like to rag on them for the crap main characters and it not really being indie, it was a great game. And they did bring pixel art graphics more into the forefront and sort of made the trend blow up. So I am thankful for that. Let's check out the trailer. My God, it's freaking loud. Really loud. Okay. I do like the reimagined circus music. Yeah, the Watchmaker looks very cool. Again, very, very nice of them to provide this for free. I'm sure they made a fortune off the first game, off the main game. Now, the way they had this laid out on their Steam page, it wasn't even really a Steam page, it was more of a news page. I had to use the paint bucket in Photoshop to make the background match the other ones, and it made the text almost unreadable, but we will try our best. Malevolent spectacle awaits. Throes of the Watchmaker finds the Solstice warriors Valere and Zale. Yeah, the most engaging main characters ever in RPG gaming, venturing into the miniature clockwork world of Horloge, can't read that, in this magical land where denizens are threatened by a cursed carnival. Our heroes will need to adapt to unfamiliar rules and their sun and moon power if their sun and moon powers are to manifest. Well, I'm glad there's new powers because Moonerang or whatever it was called got real stale after a while. New playable classes for Valere and Zale to fight against the minions of the puppeteer, Zale will tap into his agility to become a juggler, while Valere will harness her balance to dazzle as an acrobat. Playing to the circus-themed curse, they will unlock a completely new set of equipment, attacks, damage types, skills, and combos. New playable character, Artie. He's basically just that pink blob character in a new form, isn't he? Artificer joins the party. The friendly engineer robot will finally unlock the laser shooting capabilities of his construct and join Valere and Zale in the fight to save Horloge. Completely new areas, music, dungeons, enemies, bosses, and puzzles journey into a magical miniature clockwork world where a plethora of oddities and wonders await. The world of Horloge, where a cursed carnival threatens the innocent denizens, is filled with unique environments, NPCs, enemies, and dungeons, and of course, Sabotage's composer Eric W. Brown and special collaborator Yasunori Mitsuda return to bring a completely fresh set of tracks. The music is fantastic in Sea of Stars. It sounded fantastic in the trailer, even though it was very loud. All the volumes of these trailers are different. I had no control over it, so if it sounded really loud, I'm sorry. Throes of the Watchmaker will follow Sea of Stars' local co-op update, which will allow 3 players to journey through Sea of Stars' main adventure together. When it comes out, the entirety of the DLC will also be playable in 3-person co-op. Okay, oh my god, I'm going to really struggle to read this. 1 year later, we're still overwhelmed. Oh, I think it's just them saying, oh, we're so touched by how well the game did. I'm sure they made bank on it. But yeah, it's really, really nice of them to provide this for free. I wonder if you actually have to have played the main game to play this. I did play the main game on my PS4, which I haven't hooked it up to my whole system yet. I'm putting that off. I do have an Elgato as well, which I haven't hooked up, but it'll probably be a pain in the ass if I try to do it, but I should learn how. I'm a bad I'm a bad gamer, guys. Everything is new to me. Everything is a learning experience. Let's go on to the next game. Okay, here's our second remastered collection, and it is for Suikoden 1 and 2. I never played the Suikoden games, but I did play Eiyuden Chronicle 100 Heroes, which was the spiritual successor made by the same development team, very similar style. And while I did like that game, I had a lot of issues with it. The loading screens were insane. It's not really acceptable in the modern age to have loading screens that long and so many in and out of battle, in and out of town, in and out of every building you walk into. And they were like 9 seconds long. I played on PS4. Maybe it was better on PC. I heard it was unplayable on Switch. The encounter rate was also very high. The sand racing was absolute trash. The controls were like almost unusable. I sat there for probably 5 hours trying to beat the final sand racing game. I wanted that damn trophy for it. But I liked all the other mini games, especially the card game. I was addicted to that. Again, I love unique card games and RPGs. And the story was good. I loved collecting all the heroes. It was a fun game. I just thought they tried to do way too much with it, and the loading screens were unacceptable in the modern age. Really ruined the experience for me, but uh, I'm on the fence about whether I want to dive into this. I think I'm more interested in LUNAR between the 2 remastered collections. The Konami JRPG classics Suikoden 1 and 2. Sorry. have been remastered, relive these turn-based gems with stunning enhanced graphics, updated effects, and quality of life improvements. No demo. We actually have a release date. This is the only game on my list that has an actual confirmed date, March 6th. So there you go. Let's look at the trailer. It does look good. They do look good, but just not sure if I want to shell out the $60 for this. The character designs look great. Oh, especially him. Blonde boy is very cute. Why did that clip look so funny to me? Yeah, they're doing the whole HD 2D thing. Oh my, did you see that elf boy? Oh my gosh. Please tell me he's in the party. He's cute. Oops, it did not come in 2023. It is definitely coming out in March, so it looks fantastic. The remaster looks great. The character designs, love the portraits. They did the HD 2D style really well. I'm just reticent because of my experience with Eiyuden Chronicle. But people who love the Suikoden series really, really, really love it. So they must be good games. A hero's destiny is written in the stars. The legendary Konami JRPGs Suikoden 1 and Suikoden 2 have now been remastered in HD. The story of Suikoden 1, a once renowned hero turns into a violent tyrant, and an empire falls into decline. A liberation army is rising up in an act of rebellion against an oppressive rule. One by one, the 108 stars of destiny gather to shape the course of history. Yeah, you're going to have to collect over 100 characters, which is crazy, but that's pretty much the concept of Eiyuden Chronicle as well. The story of Suikoden 2, our story's hero and his friend Jowie are members of the Unicorn Youth Brigade. Well, I love that. Unicorns are my brethren. Pegasus are better, but or Pegasi. My cat just came in. Okay, you want to join the party, Pluto? And he knocked the door into the desk. Great. Which participated in a drawn out border dispute between the Highland Kingdom and the city-states of Joustin. A few months earlier, a truce agreement was signed between the two forces, both of which were happy to see an end to the fighting. However, hidden under the momentary peace, the fires of a new war continued to smolder. Features of Suikoden 1 and Suikoden 2 HD. All background illustrations have been upgraded to HD. Updated effects breathe new life into the pixel art animation. New environmental sound effects to immerse yourself in this fantasy world. Battle sound effects are also now in HD and add a new level of realism. Newly added autosave. Battle fast forward conversation log. Yes, that looks great. Sounds like it's going to be the definitive edition to have of these games. And they're beloved and obviously deserved a remaster, and I'm happy about that. I'm not sure I'm going to be playing them myself. Maybe someday, but not anytime soon. Let's go on to the next. Sorry about that. I'm getting all phlegmy. That was horrible. Sorry, guys. This is actually my number one most anticipated game of the year. Might not have heard of it. I'm actually using it as the graphic in my thumbnail. But this looks like everything I ever wanted in a game. It is a story-rich, mystical, open-world, turn-based tactical strategy RPG in which choices matter and you choose your own adventure. Relationships are of high importance, and there is a romance system. This is basically Baldur's Gate 3 with pixel art graphics. I added that last sentence in myself, but when you hear the description, yeah, it basically is. No demo, unfortunately, but we do have a coming soon status, so hopefully it does come out soon. I'm going to try to close my door with my foot so I don't ruin my position on my chair. Okay. Let's, yeah, the White Raven. I don't know what it is about it, but the second I saw the trailer, I was like, yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Same thing happened with Beloved Rapture, and the year before that with Lies of P, which obviously is not a pixel art game, but it was one of my games of the year for 2023. Can't believe it was that long ago. But yeah, I mean 2024. I would say it flew by, but it was also like horrible for me, so it felt like torture as well as flying by. But let's check out the trailer for the White Raven. Her romancing him. So cool. Yeah, him. He's the one. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the character designs just look amazing. The battle animations. I like that it's got like a choice system, like a choose your own adventure type thing. And yeah, it just looks like everything I ever wanted. I might need to take a break to clear my throat because that was really gross. But I'm getting all like, ugh. Awaken from your slumber, young shaman. There is much work to be done. Take control of Jen, a young wayward spirit whisperer, in this mystical open world tactical RPG. Bewilder your enemies in cerebral tactical combat. Explore disenchanted hellscapes that blur the boundaries between the underworld and real life, and lead an unlikely team of bandits, partisans, and outcasts as you uncover the harrowing truth of the Aurorian, that's going to be annoying to say, steeps. Wage tactical war, outsmart your enemies by taking advantage of every tactical opportunity afforded to you, whether it be setting the terrain on fire, shoving them onto an ally for a follow-up attack, or monopolizing the high ground. Give them no quarter, for none shall be shown to you as well. Weave your own tale. You decide how your story plays out. Fancy being a smooth-talking charlatan that exploits others' weaknesses for your own ends? How about an unflinching truth seeker that protects the weak? First one sounds more fun. Choose your own backstory, but know that the future is yet unwritten. Confront spiritual hellscapes. The dangerous world of Greater Valhalla is free for you to explore. Uncover ruins of a lost civilization as well as its hidden treasures. Descend into the underworld to solve otherworldly mysteries, or stumble upon seemingly idyllic locations housing dark secrets. Have your fill of misadventures in the open world design of the White Raven. Build and grow your tribe. All great tribes have humble beginnings. Gather resources from all corners of Greater Valhalla to build and upgrade your sanctuary. Invite and recruit highly skilled. No, I'm not going to be able to read this sentence. Hold on. Specialists to take advantage of those upgrades to increase your chances of survival. Oh, God. Of course I got all messed up. Okay, well. Yeah, I just should have put the text a little higher on everything. Spark beautiful love or bitter rivalries. Build relationships with your allies. Explore their complexities and struggles with character-specific missions and determine their outcomes. Will you lead them on a path to destruction? Or will you help them to overcome their fears and weaknesses, and perhaps spark a little romance on the side? Okay, so you can see why I said it's basically Baldur's Gate 3 in pixel art form by that description. Seems amazing. Tactical combat, open world, a choice system, choose your own adventure, and romance. It's everything, everything, everything. I need this game now. It is the top #1 for me. We are playing it on the channel 100%. It is, I mean, I'm already like saying it's my game of the year, even though it hasn't even come out yet. But yeah, if they deliver on all this, it will be my game of the year for sure. Okay, Threads of Time. I think we have come to our final game in the RPG section, and this one, it's a AAA pixel art game for sure. It looks absolutely incredible. Fully animated cutscenes. The HD 2D graphic style is jaw-dropping. I think it's going to be a banger for sure. It's going to be a bestseller. Threads of Time, an era-spanning story-rich turn-based 2.5D RPG inspired by the timeless JRPG classics of the early 90s and set in a fantastical world with emotional and vibrant animated cutscenes. No demo and TBA release dates, so we might not even get it this year, but looks absolutely mind-blowing. Let's check out the trailer.
I saw you long before your quest began, hero. I saw you before you threw open the doors of time and space and turned the world on its head. Let me show you a glimpse of what I saw.
Oh my god. Look at all the dinos. It looks so cute. Of course, there's a blue-haired anime girl jumping from a high distance. Wow. Oh my god, the futuristic world looks so cool.
Prepare to remake history.
Oh my god, I need it now. Interesting that it's going to be on Xbox and not PlayStation, but holy crap. This one is going to be a hit for sure. It looks mind-blowing. Oh my god. I should have done this in like multiple sessions because my voice. Actually, I might save the rest for tomorrow because yeah, I think my voice is shot for tonight. But we'll see. I will take another break, see how I feel. Time traveling adventure from an age where dinosaurs roam to the far flung future and alternate realms in between, travel across fantastic and distinctive time periods and discover the threads that bind the ages, uncover an epic tale of interwoven fates and secrets that shaped civilizations, and follow the threads of a sinister plot that traverses the tapestry of time. Timeless turn based combat weave together powerful attacks and visually dynamic strategic turn based battles. Mm. Bend time to your will, unravel enemies' defenses, and unleash your party's full potential through devastating team combos. Heroes from across ages assemble a party of charismatic and unique characters recruited from different eras. Restore the ancient order of time knights and unite heroes from across epochs to defend the timeline from impending chaos and corruption. Retro charm meets modern visuals. Step into vibrant worlds powered by Unreal Engine 5. Meet lovingly handcrafted 2D characters and experience the timeless charm of pixel art as you explore through the ages. Threads of Time captures the essence of your favorite retro RPGs wrapped in a new and immersive adventure. Yeah, it looks like a game of the year material for sure. Kind of saving the best for last with those last two games in our RPG section anyway, but the rest of the video will be featuring games outside of the RPG realm. I hope you stay tuned even if you aren't interested in anything outside of RPGs because there are a lot of amazing pixel art games coming out in other genres as well. I'm going to take a little break and then get back into this. So, hold tight. Hi guys, we're back. I'm gonna try to be a warrior and get this whole recording session done in one night. I've been working so hard on this and well, I've just been in such a bad mood lately and I finally felt up to it tonight. Probably won't talk as much for the other genres because I don't know as much about them as I do the RPGs, but some really interesting stuff coming up. Let's get to it. I sort of put the standalone ones in the middle, the genres that only had one or two games in the middle, and then at the end I put the roguelites and the platformers, which had a handful of games in those categories. But let's get to it. Hopefully my voice doesn't completely die. Yep, there's a Souls-like pixel art game coming out, Rubinite. And there is a demo, which I have downloaded but haven't given a try yet because I am quite scared. I do like Souls-like games. It's probably the genre I play the second most. Again, I don't know if I'd ever do it on the channel because I look a hot mess when I play Souls-like. I don't know how people do it, uh, but kudos to them because I look a hot mess playing Secrets of Grindia, guys. I'm not sure I could handle playing a Souls-like on the channel, but this one looks really cute. It's weird to say it looks really cute when it's a Souls-like, but I do like the sort of dark fairy tale aspect that this game has going for it. Rubinite is a dark fantasy boss rush action RPG or game. I'm so used to saying RPG, guys, that utilizes a focus mechanic to pinpoint enemies' weaknesses. Play as Princess Ruby, who embarks on a journey of revenge to reclaim her kingdom. And we are definitely getting it in 2025. And there is a demo, as I said. I'm going to practice the demo and we'll see. We'll see if I feel comfortable enough to play it on the channel, even though I did claim I was going to play all of the demos on this list. So can't break my promise, can I? Let's check out the trailer. Looks fantastic. Beautiful art style. I just think it's going to be really, really challenging. Ruby Knight is a dark fantasy boss rush action game that utilizes the unique mechanic focus to pinpoint enemies' weaknesses and execute thrust attacks. Follow Ruby, a princess who has escaped from the Scarlet Kingdom. She's adorable. Like, look at her little Red Riding Hood outfit and her little bunny ears. Embarking on a journey of revenge to reclaim her kingdom. Battling the blood recipients, Ruby's blade cannot easily harm them. Only by finding their weaknesses and delivering critical attacks can she carve a way out. Pure blood blessing or curse. In her quest to reclaim the Scarlet Kingdom, Ruby will confront various blood recipients, ancient enigmatic cults, undead possession entities, and the source of the plague. She challenges one perilous existence after another. Exquisite pixel environments. They do look quite exquisite. Step into beautifully crafted, pixelated scenes where the poignancy and grandeur of the Scarlet Kingdom come alive in every hazardous battle. Absorbing pure blood, crafting talismans. With each blood recipient defeated, Ruby absorbs their power, enhancing her abilities for the upcoming fights. Crafting diverse talismans allows you to shape your unique combat style. Yeah, it looks awesome. I will definitely be trying out the demo. And we'll see. Might be one I do on the channel. I'm scared, but I do like a challenge as well. You just gotta get good when it comes to Souls-like. But yeah, the art style, the whole vibe of it, the dark fantasy thing is totally me, and I would definitely like to showcase this one. But let us go on to the next. Um, I'm not the biggest fan of like, again, creature collectors, Pokemon type games, but the artwork in this one looked so adorable. I had to include it, and it does have RPG elements, so there might be more to it than just a Pokemon style game. And it is a monster tamer party forming game with RPG elements, cooking, crafting, and gardening. So a little bit of cozy to it as well. TBA release date and no demo available, unfortunately. But let's check out the trailer. It does look super cute. Love the music too. Oh, so good. I might just play this for the music. The cuteness factor really gets me. And you know what? Sometimes trying new things is good. If I were to try a creature collector, this and even their description on Steam is adorable. They included little pixel art uh sprites next to the descriptions. I mean, they care. You can tell the developers really care. It looks so charming. And look at the one image. You can have pets. Mm. Okay. A new kind of hero. Take up the ancient role of a creature keeper. A strange sickness is affecting otherwise healthy creatures, and you must uncover its mysteries to restore balance to a world divided. So there is a story to it, apparently. Befriend a small army of creatures. Assemble your dream team by befriending a bevy of creatures to fight alongside you. Strengthen creatures with food. Learn recipes while adventuring and cook up tasty meals to help your creatures grow in their own special way. Sounds very similar to Ni no Kuni 1, which I loved. As creatures grow, so do you. More knowledge equals more power. Raise your party and fight corrupted creatures to unlock creature notes, skills, recipes, and more in the bestiary. Craft equipment for yourself and creatures. Customize your playstyle by crafting a variety of weapons and trinkets with unique effects. Explore the magic of the pocket garden. Now, I can't really read this sentence, but I think it says grow ingredients, power ups, equipment, and more with your pocket garden, a magical portable farm. Creatures with style. Craft fashion items such as hats, masks, and accessories for your creatures to wear. I mean, it's it's so charming and adorable. I had to include this, even though it's definitely not my style generally, but you know what? I might check this one out. It's, yeah, the artwork really got me. The cuteness factor. We'll see. We'll see. Let's move on. Action adventure. Emberville, an action adventure dungeon crawler with crafting and town building goals. No demo, unfortunately. Coming soon to early access. Unfortunate. Not a huge fan of early access. I'd rather have like a fully fleshed out demo to play and then wait for the release of the whole game. Early access, I mean, it really depends. It depends on the game. But I think I have 2 trailers for this one. I couldn't decide between the 2, but, let's check it out. Like that, the main character has a little bowl haircut. It's cute. The artwork looks kind of spooky. I like that. Very spooky. Might be a good one for spooky season. They show a lot of gameplay in both the trailers, which is nice. Definitely a hack and slash type game. Might not have much of a story to it, though, unfortunately. Might just be a kind of mindless hack and slash type thing, but I love the artwork. It's like cute and creepy at the same time, which I love. Okay, I have a second trailer. Looks like there's fishing. Oop. You can hack bushes, which is always fun. Ooh, that must be like the greenhouse where you garden. Yeah, there are going to be cozy elements to this as well. Every game should include fishing. Yeah, it looks super cute and creepy. Oh no, long description. Yeah, it looks like a fun time. Tired and confused, you awake engulfed in darkness, in a prison that seems to have no end. Your memories are clouded, but your desire for freedom allows you to endure. But you are not alone, accompanied by a strange luminous entity that calls itself your memento. You carve your way out through might and magic, eager to meet the light of the sun. Yet, as despair slowly consumes your spirit, a ray of hope shines forward. Imprisoned like countless others, the denizens, wow, a lot of these games like using that word, of the once thriving town, now ravaged by vicious forces, await your aid. Oh, yeah, the town building element. As you rescue them from various terrible fates, they will lend their skills and help you rebuild their homes. You will learn their trades, secrets, and dreams, assisting them in their many quests, and perhaps in time become a legend in the annals of their land, Emberville. Meet and rescue plenty of quaint characters along your way and help them rebuild their homes. They will surely show you their gratitude with amazing rewards and useful teachings. Get to know the denizens of Emberville, hear their stories, and while they're not looking, read their diaries. That's fun. You'll find more than your share of quests to fulfill. Explore the vast Vitromotus, a mysterious dungeon that holds many secrets, dangers, and resources. Apologies, my sinuses. Oh my god. Mine, loot, and scavenge. And to fight your way deeper into the Vitromotus. Sorry, guys. Oh my god, this is really bad. The Vitromotus is a procedurally generated world with vast subterranean system filled with countless biomes, creatures, and bosses to discover. Defeat them, grow stronger, and rescue the townsfolk of Emberville. Learn to craft amazing items. Oh my god, I cannot read right now. Oh, yeah, I should definitely take another break. Huh. Build your own base and help rebuild, I think they mean, the town of Emberville by rescuing townsfolk deep within the Vitromotos. Enjoy the company of your memento, a ghostly creature created by an unknown energy that insists on following you. It claims to have your memories locked within, but will you be able to recover them? Your memento will level up beside you and enhance your abilities. Darn it. Sorry. Build your character the way you like. As you defeat monsters in your travels, you'll have the freedom to improve in more than one way and learn amazing abilities to vanquish your enemies. While the game is an alpha and there's still much work to do, you'll be most welcome to join us in our Discord, share your thoughts, and feel like an essential part of the development process. You'll be able to meet the crew behind Emberville and learn about our philosophies, not only about the game design, but also as a team. At Cygnus Cross, every opinion counts and no one is left in the dark. That's nice. They're gonna like take into account people's opinions on things they could improve. I like that. Um, it looks incredible. I mean, it looks like there's going to be a lot of content. Um, Sort of like a cozy game with a creepy, spooky vibe and a lot more battling than your typical cozy game. We're gonna get through this. We're gonna get through this. I feel like I've had to read a novel tonight, though. Oh. Actually, give me 1 second. I'm gonna edit this out, but I really need to clear my throat. I don't know how streamers do it, talking for like 3 hours straight. Very, very difficult, but we're back. Okay, let's move on. I think the next genre is horror. Got one horror game. I hope it comes out by October because that would be a great one to do on the channel for spooky season. And this one looks very unique and cool. So not often you get a pixel art horror game, so I'm excited for this. Holstin, a psychological survival horror game set in a Polish town in the 1990s infested with zombies. There is a demo. We're going to check that out. TBA release date, but hopefully by Halloween. Yeah, this one looks very, very interesting.
Przez las? Nie ma mowy. Masz pan chociaż jakąś furę albo coś? Ubojnie to tam był bieg. Czego tu widać w takim ubojni?
The first person aspect might give me motion sickness, so might not actually be able to play it, but I just love the whole vibe of it. And they are speaking in Polish, but I think you can change it to English. Fully voice acted as well. I hope I can get through this, guys. I'm a champion. I can do this. Late November 1992, a small isolated town in eastern Poland is struck by a foul calamity that slowly begins to consume everyone and everything it touches. This is the last known whereabouts of your friend Bartek before he stopped answering your calls. Now you need to follow in his footsteps to uncover what brought him to this town in the first place and why he possibly couldn't ever get out. Explore the possessed town. Something is very wrong in the town of, oh geez, Jeziorn Colonia. Yeah, I hope they say the name of the town in the game so I know how to pronounce it. Explore an eerie, isolated 90s Polish town that has been consumed by something wretched. The streets are overrun by some kind of filthy slime. The people, the buildings, and the wildlife all seem to be slowly deteriorating from the inside. You need to find your lost friend and get out before this town sinks its claws into you too. Fight and survive against unfathomable monstrosities. Scavenge for scarce supplies and weapons to fight off the twisted monstrosities now roaming the darkest corners of the town. You're no hero, but your will to live is strong enough to get through this living nightmare. Speak to locals slowly losing their sanity. Some questions or puzzles can only be answered by the locals, but they are seldom helpful to outsiders. If you want to understand them, you have to play along with their delusions and understand their inner world. Those still conscious in this void of a town seem like they are suspended between life and death. Their isolated minds slowly edging towards insanity, and some of your questions are really starting to get on their shattered nerves. Classic visuals with modern tricks and technology. Our custom in-house technology allows us to bring a new spin on the pixel look. Hand-drawn pixel art environments now brought to life with dynamic lighting and camera rotation, letting you explore the world from 8 different angles. Just don't let those shadows play tricks on your mind. That's interesting. We are not doing first person camera, but maybe we have a choice. Okay. Full voice acting in Polish and English. Holstin is fully voiced in both Polish and English, which I mentioned. Great. Experience chillingly manic performances that will bring you closer to a slew of deranged characters who have long lost touch with reality. That sounds awesome. I like the occasional horror game, and it's very cool that there's going to be a pixel art one, and it looks like it's going to be on every platform. So definitely one to watch out for. These are all roguelite, I think. I know the difference now. Roguelite, you get to keep your like power-ups and weapon enhancements and everything, even if you die. So it's a kinder version of a roguelike. Um, these all look pretty good. I'm not that experienced with the genre. The only similar game I've played is Hades, which I really loved, and I got really freaking good at. I got too good at it 'cause I got to a point where I just, you have to die to like move the story on, and I couldn't die because I got too good at it. So I might be interested in a few of these. This is Cursebane, a katana and magic action roguelite. Choose your own adventure game where choices affect the story and outcome of the game. And there is a demo. So yeah, we'll check it out. And it is coming soon. Hopefully that is true. Let's look at the trailer. Yeah, looks like a pure typical roguelite, but the artwork looks very RPG. About this game, slash through enemies with a swift katana and spells, and decide choices to shape your own journey, lift the curse of destruction. As a resolver, embark on a journey to save the cursed, explore the forest of fate, where your choices constantly shape the adventure, sharpen your sword, and hone your magic until you finally confront the curse itself. Fast paced katana action, draw your katana, slash down your enemies with agility, and dash away from danger. Harness elemental power into your blade, master spells, and surge when things get tough. Weave your journey with your choices. Your choices will seamlessly alter your journey, leading to new locations, riskier routes, bring bigger rewards, discover the secrets of the unknown, and deal with the outcomes of your decisions. But avoiding choices has its own consequences too. Transcend death and reclaim your power. Each time you fall, you'll return to your cursed home. Unravel the mystery of your curse to reclaim the powers and memories stripped from you as a transcendent being. Every journey unfolds a unique adventure. A procedurally generated world seamlessly transforms each adventure based on your choices. Dive back in and explore new possibilities, hunt down the goblin's dark rituals, or uncover the secrets of a mysterious priest. Meet a diverse cast of characters and experience new stories each time you play. Sounds like a lot of fun. And I really like the style, the art style. And yeah, there's a demo, right? So maybe I will check it out. It sounds like you kind of have to play it to get it. So yeah, we're gonna check that demo out for sure. Okay, Morsels is sometimes there's like an art style that just sort of screams out to me, and I really fall in love with it for whatever reason. I think with Morsels, it was because it reminded me of like the gross Nicktoons of the early 90s, like Ren and Stimpy. Um, and I didn't really know what category to put this in because it looks like its own unique thing. It looks like five different genres mashed into one crazy unique game. I think it's going to be on the Switch as well. It is a fast-paced creature collecting roguelite with twin stick shooter and card collecting elements, done in a charming cartoony art style with multiple characters to switch between at will. No demo, unfortunately, but it's definitely coming out this year. This looks crazy. The only part that scares me is the twin stick shooter. Not good at those at all. I think I could be okay with a lot of practice, but yeah, it's not my favorite thing. But this game looks, the art style looks so good, I think I have to try it. It's gonna be cute and gross, which I love. It just looks wild. Evil pigeon. It just looks batshit. That might have changed, unfortunately, the February release date. Because I had it all planned to cover on my channel, because it's coming out in February. And it no longer says February on their Steam page. It just says 2025. So I think it has been delayed, but that art style just grabs me. And I love something that looks completely unique, and that definitely looks completely unique. I couldn't even figure out what genre to put it in. I mean, I eventually did put it in roguelite, but obviously it's its own thing. You are a hungry mouse scrounging for scraps in the sewers when you meet a magical, sentient, fatberg who teaches you to transform into a mighty little morsel. With your new powers, set off to dangerous upper worlds where you battle against the cat's oppressive forces and collect new morsels, strategically swapping as you go. From developer Furkula, Morsels is an oddball, definitely oddball. I love weird and wacky. Top down creature collector roguelite with a rotating roster of playable characters you switch between at will, packed with frenetic action and personality. Players use magical cards to transform into little monsters, collect and nurture a troop of your own monster friends to battle cat dominance, and persist at all costs to survive. Fight enemies using your rotating roster of captured morsels, switching between them at any time. Each morsel has its own abilities and strengths and can become afflicted with ailments or boosted with power ups and quirks. Multiple hidden bonus levels with unique art styles and surprising gameplay twists. Charming and addictive gameplay with endless replayability. Yeah, this one is one I want to play for sure. Not sure it would be great to cover on the channel because I don't think it's very narrative driven, but I think I could have hours of fun playing this on my own as my own sort of uh I don't know about a relaxing game, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna play this. I just don't know if I'm gonna cover it on the channel. But yeah, the artwork is just I love it. I love it. What can I say? Um, yeah, let's go on to the next one. Okay, standalone. I'm not sure about this one. Um, I think it looks really cool. It's a action roguelite with fluid pixel animation and skill deck building. Play as a robot sheep wielding a greatsword. I mean, they kind of have me at that sentence, robot sheep and greatsword, as you carve your way through wolves and other baddies in a dystopian sci-fi world. And it is definitely coming out this year, but there is no demo available. It looks cool. I just don't know if it would be a good one to do on the channel, but to play on my own, maybe, maybe. But yeah, see what you think. I love the robot sheep. And I love great swords. It looks very fun. Again, it doesn't really give you that much of an idea of what the story is, but the gameplay looks very fun. Have you ever wondered if those well-known stories are true and completely being told? There might be a version that is completely different from what you know. The story of Standalone begins with a shepherd, a robot known as a deceiver. In the wake of Dr. Wolf's devious plot, the sheep were massacred. The guardian robot responsible for protecting the sheep lost its memory data and was abandoned in a desolate corner. By chance, the guardian robot transformed into a robo sheep and must learn to face challenges alone and survive. Will this lone robo sheep, forced into a brutal struggle for survival against the wolves, be able to shoulder the world's hidden truths? Engage your adventure in kinetic combat guided by robust and responsive controls. Confront diverse levels and ever changing enemy formations that relentlessly test your abilities. However, stay vigilant, for in the face of defeat, you risk surrendering all your hard earned skills and gear to the void. In Standalone, you can download new skills from enemy systems by after defeating them. Instead of simply getting and using new skills, you can modify and transform them. Your innovative modifications allow for gameplay beyond imagination. Heavily modify your skills to overpower all the wolves. Hack and slash all of them. Embrace the thrill of hacker-esque, god-tier play by integrating unique effects or forging potent synergies. Meet intriguing and powerful bosses as you grow stronger through your journey. Each boss harbors stories and secrets about the world and its inhabitants. Defeat them to glimpse the true nature of the world. Perhaps within these truths, you may also uncover clues about yourself, revealing a past you never knew. Inside the world of Standalone, you will uncover the narrative of an AI that lost its memory and was compelled to adopt a sheep's body. Explore the chronicles and concealed truths of its past. Sounds like there will be quite a story to it. Hmm. Yeah, maybe this wouldn't be a bad one to do. It also looks like just a ton of fun to kill everything with a great sword, playing as a robot sheep. Was that our last roguelite? Yes. Okay. I'm gonna take another little break, but we're gonna power through this and get it all done in one night. And I'm sorry if I sound horrible, but I have been reading for nearly 3 hours, so it is what it is. But I'll be right back. Okay, everyone, we have reached our final category, our final genre, which is side scrollers and platformers. Most of them are Metroidvania. Um, Again, this isn't a genre I am very familiar with, but these games look so cool that I definitely want to check some of them out. And who knows, maybe I'll be like a savant at this genre. Maybe it's the genre I've been waiting for all my life and didn't realize I'd be good at. Most likely I'll be total crap at it. But let's check out these previews, these trailers. Okay, Altered Alma. Um, this one looks amazing. I mean, all of them actually look amazing. I wouldn't have included them if they didn't. But this is a Metroidvania with RPG elements and dating sim features set in Neo Barcelona. And there is a demo, which I will be playing on the channel, and it is coming soon. Very interesting concept. Very odd that there is a dating sim within it. You don't create your own character though. It's a female main character. And I haven't traveled the globe very extensively, but I have been to Barcelona. I love Spain. Beautiful, beautiful city, beautiful architecture. So it'll be very cool to see what they do with a futuristic Barcelona. Let's just get to the trailer because I'm sure the trailer can show you better than I can describe. Oh, yeah. Cool does that look? It's coming to all platforms too. It's wow. banging soundtrack. It's gonna be intense. A violently beautiful Metroidvania. Discover new routes, acquire powerful upgrades for Jack. Weird that the main character is named Jack, even though it is a female character. Very confusing. I was very confused at first. And adapt your playstyle as you take on gangs and criminal kingpins of Neo Barcelona. All-star writing team. The game is written by industry legends Anthony Johnston, who worked on Resident Evil Village and Dead Space. Haven't played Village, but Dead Space is a great game. And Emma Beebe of Tales of Iron F123. Now, I haven't heard of those games, but sure she's good. Ship, captain, and crew. Customize the Esperanza, Jack's spaceship, and the base of operations. Upgrade the Esperanza, recruit new crew members, and make it your own. The choices you make will directly influence Jack's abilities and playstyle. Interesting. So your spaceship affects your character's abilities. Forge relationships, bond with rich, colorful characters, reconnect with Jack's old friends, and make new ones. Recruit them to your cause, build relationships, and possibly even find love in this unforgiving world. Yeah, there's a dating sim within this. Very, very unique in a Metroidvania, I would say. Engage in intense combat. Master the rapid, stylish combat system and use mobility, skill, and powerful abilities to overcome the relentless onslaught of enemies. A pantheon of adversaries. Encounter lots of unique foes, from gangs of giant lizards to armies of cyborgs. And don't forget a multitude of vicious bosses for Jack to beat. Barcelona Reimagined. Explore Neo Barcelona, a futuristic city based on the real thing, featuring iconic landmarks, the Sagrada Familia, Park Güell, and many, oh my God, I'm sorry for my pronunciation, and many others, although they may not look as you expect them to. Very cool. Very cool concept. Yeah, I'm gonna play the demo, see how I feel about it, but it looks freaking awesome, so I'm sure I'm gonna love it. Let's move on to the next one. Earthblade. This one also, they all look amazing. I mean, holy crap, guys. If all these games come out this year, well, not all of them will, but even if a handful of them come out this year, this is going to be the greatest gaming year for pixel art ever. Ever. Okay, Earthblade, a Metroidvania with a focus on exploration, challenging combat, and mysteries to uncover. No demo, coming soon. So we should be getting it this year. And this one also looks so cool. They all look so cool. They all look so cool. I never played Celeste, but I heard people really love it. Nothing but good things. He looks really cool. Very cool portrait art and level design. Although I will say, it does look a little blurry. I'm sure they will enhance the graphics when the game comes out, but the trailer does look a little blurry. The levels look awesome, though. Obviously, that aired at the Game Awards. That's why the audience is applauding in the background. Um, for some reason, that was the only trailer I could find in HD. Yeah, oh my God. We are eating so good this year, guys. I can't even choose which ones I want to play. It's insane. Thank you for the short description, Earthblade. You are Navoya, an enigmatic child of fate, returning at long last to Earth in this explore action platformer from the creators of Celeste. Gonna have to check out Celeste because I remember everyone raving about that. Earthblade's lush pixel art world offers seamless exploration, challenging combat, and countless mysteries to pick apart. Travel the remnants of a ruined world, encounter denizens, there's that word again, both friend and foe, and piece together the Earth's fractured history. Looks beautiful. Absolutely beautiful graphics. Slightly blurry though. I hope they can fix that. Let's move on to the next. Eden's Guardian. Okay. Of all the platformers, the Metroidvania ones, well, I shouldn't say of all of them because they all look good. This one is my vibe. It's a dark medieval fantasy, which I love. I love Elden Ring, Dark Souls, Bloodborne. Bloodborne's later in time. It's not medieval, but I love that dark fantasy atmospheric games. Definitely my thing, and this just based on the artwork and the environment. I want to play this. Eden's Guardian is a challenging Metroidvania. Oh no, challenging. Set in a medieval fantasy world with Souls-like combat elements. So not only is it a Metroidvania, it has Souls-like combat elements. It's going to be difficult. There is a demo. We're playing it for sure on the channel and it's coming soon. So should be out this year. Let's check out the trailer. It looks so good. All platforms. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Just completely my vibe. I want to play this. Even if I might fail horribly at it. Where shadow falls, it begins. In ancient times, a god fell in love with a mortal, and they bore two children, the first guardians, who inherited divine powers. These guardians ruled the world, but as generations passed, their power waned. Desperate to maintain their dominance, they turned to a dark power that strengthened them. My mouth is getting really dry, but came at a high cost, the loss of their sanity. In Eden's Guardian, you will put yourself in the shoes of a guardian who tried to thwart these grandiose ambitions and was imprisoned for it. After many years, she has managed to break free, only to discover that the beautiful world she once knew is crumbling under a mysterious curse. Thus, she embarks on a journey to unravel the secrets shrouded in darkness and uncover what befell this world during her captivity. Main features challenging Metroidvania experience with a fresh take on the genre, featuring a vast and interconnected world, stunning handcrafted pixel art, and breathtaking scenery. Unique mechanic where you can throw your sword or nail it on surfaces to teleport to it, allowing you to surprise enemies as well as reach inaccessible areas and cover longer distances. Deep lore with an intriguing story that you will have to figure out as you explore. Smooth and tight gameplay, carefully polished to give the best feeling in both exploration and combat. Epic boss fights where you'll have to face other guardians with unique abilities and weaknesses. This looks incredible, but it also seems like it's going to be very challenging. Yeah, another banger. I mean, what can I say? Every game that I've showcased looks fantastic. It's insane. If I'm telling you, it's 2025, it's the year of the pixel art game. This one, very unique concept. Mariachi Legends, a Metroidvania set in the heart of Mexico with a focus on combat, but also with a detective/murder mystery storyline to unravel. No demo, TBA, release date. Hopefully this year, but we'll see. The detective murder mystery part is the part that really grabbed me. And just like it just looks really unique and fun. And yeah, the trailer is crazy too, because it has these live action cutscenes spliced within it. It's a little odd, but let's check it out. I do love murder mystery games. I'm a huge Danganronpa fan. So, and there are actually two games coming out this year from the creators of Danganronpa, and one is an RPG. I really want to play it on the channel, but it's not pixel art. It does have a slight pixel art aspect to it. I might be able to justify it, but probably not. I'm probably just going to play it on my own. But yeah, I love anything with murder mystery in it. So let's check this out.
Santa Mascota, el pueblo donde no pasa nada.
There's a live action bit. A little odd, but I think it's just for the purposes of the trailer. Pixel art is gorgeous.
Tu servidor, limpiando el cochinero.
Beautiful. Oh, there's cooking. How fun does that look? Also available on Switch. Yeah, it looks so colorful and fun, and I love that there's a murder mystery aspect to it. Mariachi Legends is a brutal pixel art combat-oriented Metroidvania set in the heart of Mexico. You play as Pablo Cruz, a detective who has agreed to a deal with death herself. She has given Pablo the ability to transform into the mighty La Sombra, allowing him to fight back against the criminals encroaching on his hometown. In return, Pablo has vowed to bring Madra Katrina, the one thing that has eluded her grasp, the man who defied her power and became immortal. Test your reflexes and showcase your unique fighting style as you loot and level up. Perfect your parry skills and enjoy the brutal combat filled with finishers. Find and equip a vast array of weapons and sub-weapons to personalize your fighting style, from guns and swords to whips and magical casts. Venturing through the alleys is sure to prove dynamic. Constantly obtain new abilities that will make you even more powerful as the story unfolds. Welcome to Santa Mascata, a small town known for its lively streets, colorful residents, and most recently, a streak of bad luck laced with danger. Somebody has to bring Santa Mascata's good fortune back, and you're best suited given your track record. Embrace your detective skills and find abandoned corpses, interrogate suspects, and ultimately solve the mystery surrounding several deaths in town. That's the part I'm excited about. Watch as your hometown becomes alive and the townsfolk will open shops, share a drink, and even offer challenging side quests. This game offers everything, apparently. In the game, look for several tarot cards. Love that. During your journey and explore the different sorts of power they can provide. Find them all and become unstoppable. Ooh, card collecting. Explore a giant dual map that turns familiar paths into renewed challenges. The day, night, and full moon system offer numerous opportunities to revisit locations, each time with distinctive changes that renew your experience and redefine entire areas. That's cool. Locate sun and moon gates and interact with them at the right time to unlock hidden areas and converted collectibles as and if you can be brave and if you can sorry, it's hard to read the stupid parts that are covered by the pause menu thingy. And if you can brave those areas at night, you'll find yourself hunted by all manner of nocturnal creatures that inject new life into conquered territories, reshaping your adventure. Wow. This, oh my God, it's insane. The games that are coming out this year or next year. This looks amazing. I know a lot of people in the pixel art community are looking forward to this one. And is this our final? This might be our final game. This, and we're ending it with a banger if it is, because this looks absolutely stunning as far as the pixel art goes and just the whole atmospheric vibe of it. It's set in an alternate 1980s, as it said. I love the 80s. Sort of futuristic world with old 80s dated technology mashed together. There's a word for that. Something with a word like, is it like neo cassette? It's probably not. But yeah, Replaced is a 2.5D sci-fi retro-futuristic action platformer where you play as an AI trapped against their will in a human body. The game combines cinematic platforming, pixel graphics, and free-flow action combat set in an alternate 1980s. No demo, unfortunately, but it says coming soon, so hopefully we get it this year. Now, there's not drama surrounding this, but there is drama surrounding a game that I did not include on here, even though I thought about it. There was a game that the trailer premiered at the Game Awards way back in, I think, like 2017, called The Last Night. And everyone went crazy for this pixel art game that looked very similar to this game, Replaced. And people have a theory that, okay, I'm really losing my voice now. The Last Night was replaced by Replaced, and it's made by the same people. It's not. It's a totally different game. But there was a whole like conspiracy theory about that. And the developer of The Last Night got in a lot of trouble for saying some things on Twitter. I don't want to go into that drama. I avoid internet drama. It's stupid. He said he wasn't a feminist, basically, which is his prerogative. I don't even really consider myself a feminist. I mean, not hardcore anyway. I think we're all equal, and I always play as a male character in video games, so obviously I'm not that really into it. But of course, I believe that we are all equal as human beings. But yeah, he got into trouble for saying some things on Twitter. His game looked awesome. The Last Night, check out the trailer if you're interested. It looked very similar to this one, but you know, there was drama around it, and I didn't include it because, you know, the trailer premiered in 2017 and the game hasn't come out. I don't have hope that it will come out this year, which is why I didn't put it on the list, but it does look amazing graphically. Yeah, but Replaced looks just as cool. Let's check it out. Probably gonna get canceled for saying I'm not a feminist. It looks incredible. Probably some of the most stunning pixel art I've ever seen in my life. Now, I have 2 trailers for it as well. This was, I think, the first trailer that came out for it. They have an updated one. Again, I couldn't decide which trailer was better, so I'm just playing both. Graphically, probably the best in the bunch. Oh my god. Look at that. Holy shit. I'm getting goosebumps. If that... Oh. Yeah, it was supposed to come out quite a while ago, wasn't it? Xbox exclusive, yeah, right.
Xbox Game Pass.
Yeah, right, okay. I don't think it's gonna be an Xbox exclusive anymore. Okay, here's the other trailer. This is pixel art, people. I mean, obviously, it's like a little bit of a mix of both 3D and pixel art, but holy crap. That's so cool. Whoa. Absolutely breathtaking. Absolutely breathtaking. Wow. Holy crap. Whew. That just looks like graphically the greatest pixel art game I've ever seen. I don't know if it's going to be my thing style, well, not style wise, gameplay wise, because it is a platformer, but you know, if the artwork if it turns out to be that good, I'm freaking playing this thing. This looks absolutely stunning. Replace is a 2.5D sci-fi retro-futuristic action platformer set in alternate 1980s America with free-flow action combat and a deep dystopian story. You play as Reach, an artificial intelligence trapped in a human body against its own will, striving to adjust to human life in and around Phoenix City. Very interesting concept. Sorry, excuse me. Outlaws are rife in a society that has sustained lasting damage and taken a turn for the worse. Following a catastrophic nuclear event, everything is ruled by corruption and greed, and the ones in power see humans and their organs as nothing more than currency. Replaced focuses on a single player experience with a mix of cinematic platforming, pixel art, and free flow action combat. Set in a complex, gritty, stylized, cyberpunk-inspired world, combined with deep, engaging dystopian story set in an alternative past. Explore and uncover the mysteries as Reach, who is beginning to understand that everything comes at a price. Absolutely mind-blowing trailer. It looks like, honestly, it looks like Game of the Year material. If it comes out this year. We'll see. But yeah, I will be playing this. Absolutely. Day one. Uh, There are so many games on this list that I want to play. It's insane. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. I worked so hard putting this together. That's why I haven't been posting that much lately because I've been working so hard on this. And I did so much research. I really narrowed it down because there are a lot more pixel art games coming out this year, of course, but I did narrow it down to what I thought, in my opinion, only my opinion, were the 25 best pixel art games coming out this year and beyond. And I hope I did a decent job. And if you made it through this entire thing, I applaud you. Wow, you deserve a trophy. And thank you if you did. I will, as I said in the beginning, be posting a commentary free version of this if you just want to watch the trailers and don't want to hear me drone on and get myself canceled. But yeah, that was wow. Wow, wow, wow. Again, we are eating so good as pixel art enthusiasts this year. I can't believe it. So much to choose from. I don't even know where to start. Um, but yeah, obviously it's going to be a huge year for the channel, and I hope we get more news on release dates for these games because they all look fantastic. I cannot wait to start playing. Hope you enjoyed this, guys. Thank you for watching. This was a long one, but again, I'll have a commentary free version posted on the channel as well. And I will see you for more Secrets of Grindy and Bloomtown, and I might be adding a new game to the roster as well. And we are going to be playing the demos for these games, the ones that have demos available, and I cannot wait. And it's going to be so much fun, and this is going to be an amazing year for pixel art gaming and the channel, I hope. See you guys again soon. Bye for now.